I kept almost crying with that. I was in so much pain.
Oh, you did so good, Maddie. Seriously, you crushed it.
Hello from Nairobi in Kenya. So I am here in advance of a safari gravel race, which is at Lake Naivasha in Hell's Gate National Park this weekend. I'm here with Clive. Let me introduce Clive. Hi, Clive. Clive's great. Look at that face. I'm just having a morning coffee and doing some editing of my veranda video, part 2. I'm here for a few days prepping for the race. I'm not doing much riding because I did a huge amount of riding last week, but I'll go see the course at the national park, and I'll also go hopefully ride with other riders here. What else am I going to do? Find good food. I'm in Hell's Gate National Park and I'm about to go for a little recce. I'm going to do 40 kilometres of the safari gravel loop. So fun fact, this is where The Lion King was filmed. Well, based, sorry, it's not actually a real life film. They are cartoons, but yeah, it was based around this park. And here you have Pride Rock from The Lion King. So I went out and I recce'd just a section of the course and it was pretty rough and sandy and slippy. On the way back to Nairobi, we stopped at Ubuntu, which is not just a lovely cafe, but it also has a workshop offering jobs for people with special needs to make beads and belts and bags and all sorts of amazing things. So we stopped off there and went for a factory tour. And we went to a lovely restaurant called Cultivar for dinner, which was delicious. Burrata. Morning, Clive. Just out for a ride. Nancy. Hiya! Oh, yeah. She's showing me her local area. This is gorgeous. Race. It's Nancy versus this kid. Who's gonna win? Come here. Come here. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Just made my own salad collection here. So I'm just packing for migration and safari, and Clive's decided to help me pack, haven't you, Clive? That's cute. Bye, buddy. Yeah. So,
It's a bush. Duck. Oh no. This is my little room. I have just arrived at Lake Naivasha and we are on the lake. I'm just going to turn the camera. So just staying at Carnelli's camp on the lake and just chilling. I'm gonna go for a ride now, just spin the legs out, but racing tomorrow. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's a UCI race, but in Kenya, so I don't think it's gonna be like a typical UCI race. I think it's gonna be rougher gravel, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited for this one. He's probably just chilling. Really, really nervous, to be honest, because I think I could do well at this race, but there's some strong girls here, so I'm just going to try my best.
Oh, that's a bit close.
Okay, Sarah, what animals have you seen?
Okay, we've seen warthogs,
Pumbaa.
we've seen Pumbaa. I mean, same thing.
Yeah.
Monkeys.
You
times
saw,
two.
what did you see that was really tall?
And a giraffe.
What did we just find?
Oh my God, we saw a zebra.
We found a zebra!
I don't know.
We have zebra.
She got a better room than.
Good morning. It is race day for Safari Gravel Race. I'm prepped. My stomach is wobbly, but we can't do anything about that right now. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I don't know if I should go to the lower fifth time. Probably should. I had a smoothie yesterday and I'm just worried that they use tap water for the ice. Smoothie is like a classic don't do it, but we're at quite a nice place. So I was like, oh, I'll be fine. I'm kicking myself now. So I set up all my bike last night and my kit here. I can't find pins, so I'm gonna have to find pins this morning.
Josh, do you remember what happened this time last year?
No, what happened this time last year?
You saved me from being locked in my room. I didn't think I was going to start the race because we got locked in.
Oh no. Thank you, freedom.
But Josh came and saved us, so we did start. But this year, we're getting to the start line an hour in advance. Luxury.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
So the race started pretty fast, as gravel races tend to, and we hit some really, really sandy sections, which I was not expecting to be quite this sandy. I went pretty hard very early to try and get in the lead in the women's race, and here only Zav's in front of me, and I'm trying to work forward as best as I can, but it was pretty deep sand in areas, which meant it was very hard to handle the bike around the sand. So as you can see there, I did crash, and here we've got Elliot's camera showing the crash from behind, and I managed to get up very fast. My gears were a bit off, but I was just like, I need to get back on the bike straight away and get back into the front position that I can get in, and yeah, just kind of recover as fast as I can from this crash.
This is probably the most technical slash rough slash dangerous gravel race I've ever done, and you can see like people were crashing in a lot of places. There was a lot of deep sand and only really this tiny tarmac section that made it a bit easier. But we came into here, like this flower farm that honestly was, I would say, about 30 kilometers of sand. But excitingly, we did come across a zebra, as you can see here on the left, a zebra crossing the path in front of us, which was so fun. You got it. So I ended up accidentally unclipping in the deep sand just then, which is when Louise got away from Zav and I. So I just kind of switched into, can I try and get back as best as I can? But we kept hitting this like really, really deep sand that honestly was just destroying everyone's morale. Coming up this climb, I passed Louise, who'd punctured and was on the side of the road, and I realised that I was then leading the women's race. So I decided to really push on the climbs because I knew that there was a 6.1 kilometre climb that I could really take advantage of. So I pushed on a bit harder and really started to suffer after pushing on for a bit. We then finished the course with the most brutal climb, which I'd been able to ride during my recce, but honestly everyone was walking it in the actual race, and my legs started to cramp, and I was suffering so badly at this point that I actually had to freewheel pretty much entirely to the finish. You can actually kind of see with the cadence of my legs in these shots how much I'm fighting the cramp.
Go, Maddie!
My legs cramped about a week ago, and I haven't been pedaling 12K.
Yeah.
There we go. Maddie, all of you, you're welcome. Thank you. Captain, of course. But there we go. She is in trouble.
Do you need anything?
I'm just going to lie down for a moment.
Yeah.
But we are looking forward to see that really is going to come in. So we're not going to will. Felicitations. Madrid. Welcome. Saturday, all the way from Rwanda. Beautiful race run.
So strong. Elliot's got a film of me crashing and I've got a film of Elliot crashing.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually fine.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Well done. That's amazing.
I kept almost crying with that. I was in so much pain.
Oh, you did so good, Maddie. Seriously, you crushed it.
Please put your hands together for Maddie. Well done, Maddie. For the champions, just for them.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun.
Nice.
Hey Baker, are you here with us? Please make your way forward.
Yeah, of course. This is actually my second time here in Kenya. Last year I came for Safari Gravel Race and Migration Gravel Race as well, but I actually only did the shorter course for Safari just because I wanted to save my legs for migration. But this year, because it was a UCI race, I decided to do the longer course, and I'm really, really happy to have won the race today. That was probably the best race of my cycling career so far. But yeah, it was a really, really scary course. There were moments where I crashed 5 kilometers in on sand. It was probably the hardest gravel race that I've ever done in terms of just the course. But I had a really good day. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to Migration Gravel Race next week. I think it's going to be hard. So actually, before this race, I spent a week training in Rwanda to get used to the altitude, because last year when I came, I arrived on the Thursday, raced Safari on the Saturday, and I could barely breathe. So I live at sea level back in the UK, so I was really keen to kind of get used to the altitude. So I've actually been in Africa now for nearly 2 weeks, and I've been having an amazing time. I feel so welcome, everyone's so friendly. I love, my favorite thing about riding here is when you're riding out in the middle of nowhere and you just have kids shout Jambo and cheer you on. I just think that's just awesome. Whereas in the UK, I just have people swear at me. And also the weather's nicer. I can't complain about, although I did manage to cramp today because it was so hot, but I can't complain about the beautiful sun and the amazing gravel as well, although today was quite hard. A lot of sand.
This is bigger than last night, thank God. This brownie is oozing. Here we've got carbs and carbs in drink form, and a nice view.
And hippos.
And hippos. See if we can capture him.
Maybe.
Oh, he's got a big bum. I've got a little visitor. Hey, buddy. Oh, you're so tame. You're just above my room. Charlie, what just happened?
I had my food for next week stolen.
We've had...
My supply.
There's a criminal. Okay, what just happened was Charlie had his Percy Pigs for the fuel for the week, and the monkeys have just stolen it and opened the bag, and now they're on a sugar high. He's on my bike! Run away!